Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play Fallout New Vegas Blind. So anyway, let's see what the king can offer us. Oh, wrong button.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
Well, let's ask him some questions.
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
I suppose he's got a point. Huh. Wow, imagine if these guys ran into an ancient anime convention or something that's been preserved and came to the same conclusion. These people dressed up and behaved like these people. They must be gods. That could be either really, really cool or really, really scary, depending on a lot of stuff. Well, let's hear more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff is based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King. Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
That's pretty beautiful.
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Okay.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
The dog.
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
Okay.
Understand, Freeside? You have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while, but we wanted more, a place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation.
Wow.
We're different than other gangs, not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see, where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing, where every man is a king in his own right.
That's very beautiful, actually.
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves. And they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
Well, I like your gang, but I'm not ready to put myself under any group, especially considering my whole ploy to take over the entire area.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind? Pace, he and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around. All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll go to the Mormon fort now.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to you.
And yep, and talk to Julia about this dog. Okay, let's see if we can find the leader. And there she is. Well, I don't know if she's actually the leader, but she's the one I'm talking with.
Friend. Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog. Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
Who would do that?
There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry, who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
Thanks.
No problem.
She's nice and all, but that staring whenever we finish conversing is kinda awkward. Anyway, I'll just return to the king with the good news. Okay, Mr. King, I have good news.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you? She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say? I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Yeah. So since Rex must be a non-human companion, I have a robot dog with me now. Well, cyborg dog actually. That's new. Okay, so let's see. What benefit does he give me? Yeah. Huh. Well, that could be nice. I have a habit of overlooking those stuff when it's not in a container.
Hey.
Hey, so... Jacobstown, that's... all the way up here. Yeah, let's just go to the ranger station. There I know I can easily track up to the road. Oh my! Oh god!
I've had worse.
Okay. That was... something.
Watch out!
You don't say. Watch out. Man, that thing was out for blood. I thought they were supposed to be peaceful. Well, this is a pretty nice area. You know, besides the giant insects and stuff. But other than that, this is a very nice place, especially considering we are in a post-apocalyptic world. Nice to see that green still grows, and not only in walls with plant experiments and mold people. Damn, that place was creepy. I think that's the road up there. Great. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. This is the road. Okay, there's the road. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Door up. And according to the map, we should just follow this road and then we'll get to Jacobstown. Oh look! Another twitching bighorn. Maybe they're not as rare as I thought. Seems like it just got smacked into the ground. Oh wait, that reminds me, I almost completely forgot. Apparently I can change the equipment. I didn't know I could do that.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
I sadly don't have a dress, but got some reinforced leather armor. There. Looks a bit odd, but should keep you safer. If I find a dress, I'll give you one. That must be Jacobstown? What the? Hi there! Orcs.
Need to tighten up my vices again.
Yeah, well, they're not showing up as hostile, so...
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
Okay, well, nice to meet civilized people out here, so... Okay, fair enough.
Doc's inside the lodge.
And what's with the hate for the NTR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story. Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it. They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
So there is a very big chance that me taking over the New Vegas will not sit well with the NTR. That's sad.
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part. Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. All right. Such as... was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago.
Oh, so you're like the mayor?
Mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
That'll be beautiful. When I rule New Vegas, we will trade with you.
Was part of the super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with the tribal. Now I'm here. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. Didn't end well.
Huh.
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time. We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process.
Okay.
We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I got a feeling it turned out all right in the end. All right.
What was it you said about those Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well. Same as any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
I agree. But some places have customs and such.
See you.
Well, thanks for the info. Oh. Why do I always press 7?
Stupid big owners were making noise all night again.
Huh, well, that could be annoying, I imagine.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Your job?
I watch over the big horners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Interesting.
Talk to you soon, dear.
So, is that a female Nightkin or a Nightkin who thinks he's female? I don't know. I don't know enough about these creatures to actually make a qualified judgment of that.
Better watch out. Lily's been babbling about her grandkids again.
Yeah, I noticed.
Some days I miss being in the Master's army.
Ugh, need to tighten up my biceps again.
Okay.